Welcome to another episode of the Nintendo PowerCast. I'm your host, N64 Josh. Johnny, what's going on?
What's up? Long time no speak.
That's
It's been like an hour and a half.
Yeah, Crawler, what's happening?
Hey, how's it going? Crawler coming at you.
Well, it's just Pokemon Day, guys. We're dubbing today Pokemon Day. Next week we'll talk about Ball Pit because I'll have picked it up by then because I forgot.
Oh, it's good.
Cryptic says finally. I know, like, I'm trying to render footage. It's still not fully rendered, and then Johnny got a phone call. So, like we're doing our best here. All right, Cryptic. And I know it's not even 8 o'clock
house
for you.
is melting.
Oh yeah.
Cheesy's got a leak.
Yeah, so no Cheesy tonight, guys, unfortunately. Well, before we get started, Johnny, where can people connect with you?
I'm Johnny Bo everywhere: Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, and the Communication Era podcast, which will come back next week. Well, as long as Cheesy's house is not leaking
underwater.
Yeah.
Probably. How about you? Where can people connect with you?
TikTok, Twitter, Blue Sky, Discord, Nightcrawler724, Nightcrawlers without the E.
All right. Well, it's here. I wish I had some fun Pokemon. I should have put some like Pokemon transitions in here. I don't have anything, unfortunately. But it all started right here. So this is how we'll kick it off.
That's applicable.
That is.
I lied. It actually started before that, but it's close, right? Was that Game Boy? Was that
Game
GBA
Boy.
or Game Boy Color?
Well,
Game
Boy Color.
Game Boy. No, it was Game Boy Original.
No, Game Boy Original is the scroll down, and then.
Oh! I thought you meant the when Pokemon came out, but
no, just our little segment separator right there. So, all right, well. I'm kicking this off. Segment number 1, the fresh start that Pokemon needed. All right, Pokemon Legends ZA feels like the most exciting in the series in years, at least for me. I've only put, I've probably got close to 3.5 hours now.
I wish it wasn't slow at the beginning, though. It's very slow at the beginning.
Yeah, the pacing's a little slow.
It opens up. It's not that big of a deal. Once you're through like the tutorials, like I said, it was the same thing with Legends Arceus. The tutorial was a little slow, but like once you're through the tutorial, it opens up.
Yeah, I don't like running around and being like, "No, we're going this way. You need to come over." Like,
yeah, I mean, once you're through, you're probably at the spot where that's going to stop doing that.
Yeah.
So, I had some fun right off the bat, even before the tutorial was over. I went into that first wild zone and saw a Pichu sitting over. And climbed. Did you guys do the same thing? Climbed up?
Yeah.
Ran over.
I made a mistake though.
I
guess I alerted it and it ran away.
So I did the same thing.
Where was this? In the first wild area?
Yeah, in Wild Area 1.
Yeah, so it'll be on the footage here in a little bit, but I was like, oh, I'm getting this thing. Like I turned it into a challenge for myself. So I scared it. I threw the ball, scared it the first time, scared it the second time. But what I figured out, if you go in there and you just snag a few of them, it will respawn. It's like there's a number limit that can be in there. I was assuming that was the case. So it kept respawning. I would just walk around and go to other areas, and then it would come back. And eventually, like the third or fourth try, I ended up catching it. So I was already off doing my own thing, and just having. And so I just did the last side mission that you have to do for Emma. That's where I ended, but right before we got started here. So,
and I just ranked up to rank X, and Johnny's like rank E or something like that.
I'm rank E. Yeah.
Am I done with the tutorial now?
No.
I still got more tutorial.
No, I think so. It's like technically a tutorial. I'm pretty sure until where Crawler's at.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Because you rank up. Wait, I guess you ranked up twice.
I ranked up twice.
Yeah, I've only ranked up once from the first, from beating what his name was, Zach L Eternal or whatever, or LZ Eternal.
Was that the guy, the taxi driver or whatever?
Yeah, I mean, I'm actually cracking up at this writing. There is some there's some pretty funny like puns and
There's one
like,
thing I forget what. Hold on, I might have taken a screenshot because it was like such a weird thing that somebody said.
I'm
Oh
cracking
yeah,
up.
so there's a character that's like an office worker,
Yeah.
and they said, "I'm a busy adult with a lot going on, so I hope we can wrap this up fast."
Yeah, that was the battle I just did. And she wants a marathon as her wish.
Like same. Like we gotta wrap this up. Let's go.
So are we
Oh,
just being manipulated to grant whatever wish AZ wants? Are we just pawns in this whole thing? That's my understanding. Like we're not gonna get our wish.
I feel like you're always a pawn.
Yeah,
in
but we're
every
not gonna
game.
get our wish. We're there to give whatever AZ wants because
I didn't even know that was
he's
a
like,
thing. I didn't even know that you get a wish.
well, that's what you
I guess
because Johnny, it's because
because
at midnight,
that doesn't
you were just
matter. Like none of
mashing
that
A.
matters. All
You
I
were
have to know,
mashing
all I know
A
is I want to get to rank
through.
A. That's all I know is I get to rank A. That's what you do.
You did not read any of that stuff that popped up.
No, that's why like people are complaining about no voice acting. Crawler complained about no voice acting. But voice acting for me, like whenever it's in the game, is like because I skip it all. Because
it's like a bad cell connection.
yeah, because well, one, I can read faster than they speak, and then also I don't want to listen to it. It's a Pokemon game. Like I don't care about the story. I just want to catch my Pokemon, make them mega evolve, and get to rank A.
Look, I'm gonna look it up, but apparently, this story is being compared to Mass Effect 2. Okay, so I'm gonna look it up and see exactly what Joe said from Cerebi because I was like, that's crazy. So I'll find it. I'll find it here shortly and bring it back up again. But
So Cryptic says, can this be a mainline game? It is a mainline game. The Legend games are mainline. So I think they like to experiment with the battle systems and catching mechanics in Legends.
Yeah, and I think Cryptic's asking, will this transfer over to the next dual?
The battle system release won't. I love the battle system, but I really don't think it's going to I don't think this will be how you battle with Pokemon in the next game. I think
it's very Final Fantasy VII-esque, where it's like stuff's going to happen whether or not you click on it or not. Kind of. You still have the 4 choices, but it's not numbered, I guess, in how many you have.
Yeah, no, you don't have PP
limitations on your your items or your moves.
So Joe says, and that's credits. Took over 17 hours to hit it. Honestly, without spoilers, it's the most epic end game a Pokemon game has had. I'd maybe even put it up there with Mass Effect 2. I'll mop up any post game now and then dive further into everything. Mass Effect 2 is like that's up there in some people's lists of like, top games
of all time.
Yeah, like that's seriously saying something. So I want to grab a few chats here. I see Joey says, is Cheesy the source of the leaks we've all been seeing this week? Boo Mini says, my husband just started playing ZA about an hour ago, and Totodile's already level 10. Love that. Just when do we get the guns and POW Worlds? Here we go. Here we go.
Those games out here just teaching kids to jump off roofs, and your phone will save you. And
you've been able to jump off buildings in video games for
but your phone didn't save you.
Didn't a bird just save you in the other Pokemon where you could just like glide with it or something?
I don't think there's that. Maybe you get it later, but I don't think there's any riding Pokemon like in Legends.
Well, you're just in a city. Like there's not really. You can just fast travel to all the Poke Centers.
Yeah, I do like how it is just one. Like there's no in Legends Arceus, you had to keep going back and forth between the regions and the the main hub area. This one is just one map, so you don't have to keep going back and forth. And more wild areas unlock at the higher rank you get. So there's still a lot to do.
Cryptic says, which starter did y'all pick? And tell me why it's a Gen 2 starter. That's the best starters of the Pokemon
Which one's a Gen
series.
2 starter?
It's Chikorita and Totodile are both Gen 2.
I picked a Gen 2 starter.
You guys really have no idea what Pokemon even is.
It's a Pocket Monster.
But I chose Chikorita because I saw the Mega Feraligatr, and I was not happy with it. And I don't like the pig. I don't like Tepig. What? Is this gameplay, Josh?
Yes.
I'm going to shame you.
Why is the one guy keep...
Bought the DLC. Josh bought the DLC.
Is that what that is?
That's what that outfit is. I also bought the DLC, but I just noticed that you also have the DLC. So Josh bought the DLC day one. He's part of the problem.
Look, it may or may not have come with the copy I got sent. Okay.
Oh, okay. Oh, they gave. That's kind of odd. Is it's not like a deluxe edition.
I'm lying. I bought it. Okay. I bought it. Although it was strange when I downloaded it, it was like that showed up at the bottom and I was like, that's not for this version. So I don't know, but I had already inputted my DLC code. So that's why I had it.
Well, so you didn't have to input the DLC code. You didn't have to input the codes for the outfits. It was like the Pokeballs and the potions and stuff. That's what the codes are for. Because I didn't input the codes and I got the outfit.
Oh, I see. Just having the DLC is what gives you the. I gotcha. I wasn't sure because I know I didn't have to do the mystery gifts. Yeah, they were just there. So.
Yeah.
Don't forget to check your mystery gifts.
I was say there's something free for the early adopters of it, and then I had a code.
February.
I had a code on my because I went and bought it a second time physically at GameStop because my kids and I cannot play the same digital copy. Thank you, Nintendo. And so I had some free mystery gift or whatever from it was like a trench coat or something like that from GameStop.
Yeah, they gave me 2 for some reason. I don't know. They put one on my receipt and then put one in my bag. Did you get the bag from them?
No, they had a bag.
Yeah, look at this thing. It's actually kind of sick. I was not expecting it. Let me go full screen.
I wonder if
how many people were at the midnight release? Do you go to the midnight release, Josh, or no?
I did. Yeah. I have a video. I took a kind of a short vlog. It wasn't. I was hoping there'd be more people there and they'd be more hyped up, but they were kind of timid. So
I wonder if they were out of. I wonder if they were out of that by the time I went there, or if that was a pre-order thing or something like that.
They didn't mention anything. I walked in last night and they started handing people bags with the game in it and then dropping another code for the trench coat, which the trench coat's kind of weird. Like, but inside the case, if you got it physically, there is a quick guide for all of the.
Yeah, I saw that.
All of the
Pokemon type matchups.
I showed this on stream earlier. I've been using. I have a cloth from the Pokemon Battle Lab that has Pikachu riding a Charizard on the back, and then on the other side is the cheat sheet. So I have that. I have that sitting on my
floating
desk
around somewhere.
So, I might pin it up on my. I got some soundproofing tiles right here. I might just put it right there so I can see it. So, but yeah. So the midnight release was pretty fun though. I sat and chatted with a couple people in line waiting. I didn't get there super early. It wasn't like the Switch 2 event at this GameStop. We were playing Smash and everybody was kind of like, there was quite a decent amount of people. Everybody showed up at about 3 minutes to 12, got in line, got in and got out. Like it was just, and there was maybe 20 people, maybe 25. Like it wasn't.
Yeah, I was planning on going to one, but I thought one was gonna be closer. It's just like the closest one was in the city. I'm like, I'm not going to the city at midnight. I'm not doing that.
Well, yeah, because even if you were to come to where I was at, it was gonna be like probably 45-minute drive for you,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, I
Give or
wasn't gonna
take.
do that. Like, I'll buy digital and then I'll double dip down the line.
Yeah, I gotcha. Well, go get it at Costco if you want to save $5.
Also, watching this footage, I learned something. I'm almost 10 hours in at this point.
Because you
I'm
don't
just,
read.
well, I thought
did
you had to
learn?
use. I thought you had to use a rock or a ground type move to break these things, but apparently
No,
you
it's
just
any move.
attack.
It's just the big rocks. You have to use a rock type move, and like the piles of gook, you have to use water type move.
Oh, I have a Gyarados, right? And
Yeah, I've been working on my Magikarp, and it hasn't
it's like
evolved yet.
it's like floating, all right. And over on those goo things, I tried to use a water type move. It was like water gun, and it would just shoot over it. Like it wouldn't.
It wouldn't target it.
Yeah, it wouldn't. I was targeting it, but it wouldn't hit it. And the same thing happens, like when Gyarados is facing like a very small Pokemon. Like it just shoots the water over it. So just heads up, if you're using Gyarados and you have water gun, like don't use it against a small Pokemon because it's gonna miss every time.
Size matters in Pokemon. That is what you're telling me.
Was the Pokeball retrieval thing? Was that a thing in
No,
Arceus?
that wasn't. I do like that. I like that feature a lot. So people that are playing or going to play, you could throw Pokeballs at the Pokemon pretty much whenever you want.
Or mistakenly throw them like I've done a little bit.
But if you miss, only if you miss, if they break free, you won't get them back. But only if you miss, you'll get the Pokeballs back. There's a character that's outside the Poke Center, and they just give you the Pokeballs back. And I think that's a really cool feature.
Yeah.
Boomini's asking if I have a ZA enamel pin to add to my lanyard. I have no more room on my lanyard. I'd have to start a Pokemon one. I do have a small collection of Pokemon enamel pins, but I have not been to. Pokemon has not been coming to the events that they typically go to, like PAX Unplugged and stuff like that. So maybe they'll start back up next year, but I don't even think they're going to be at PAX Unplugged this year. So unfortunately, no. So
yeah, and they didn't bring the TCG booth to PAX this year.
Yeah, they haven't brought them to any PAXs in a while. So
I don't know if that was
it was there last year. That's where we got the that cleaning cloth or whatever with the breakdown.
I don't know if what I found was a glitch. I think it was like the Pokemon's taller than the other Pokemon. I think it's a feature.
That's interesting. I wonder if it'll play into battles in the meta and stuff like that. If you're, taking like a Pichu out against a Gyarados, the Gyarados can't even hit it. Like which honestly is kind of
that's some anime stuff right there.
Oh, it is. Yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, we've kind of talked impressions so far, but like, Johnny, I'll let you take this one. Do you feel at all like this is kind of like turning a corner for the Pokemon series? Like, does it feel like an evolution? And are you okay if they don't go back to the old battle style?
Oh, I mean, I love this battle system. I'm okay if they don't go back. I just don't think that I think they will go back, and especially with champions, like they're doing the standard turn-based battling in champions, but maybe that opens them up to have battle systems like this. But it's just more active. The one thing I get, my brain is dumb, and I'm locked on to the other Pokemon the whole time, so I can never dodge.
Oh,
so like your character, you have a dodge button, but if you're locked on to the Pokemon, your Pokemon's going to do an attack. So I kind of wish it was a different button. Like instead of, I think it's, what is it? It's Y. I wish it would maybe like one of the bumpers or something, because it's just a little confusing when you're in a battle, especially like when you
just have to unlock. You have to let go of the.
I know, but I pretty much am locked on the whole time.
Yeah.
Especially for like the mega battles, because the megas attack you and alphas attack you, not necessarily just your Pokemon. But yeah, I mean, this game, I took today off. I took tomorrow. I'm taking tomorrow off, and I've been playing for about 10 hours. I love it. Like I loved Legends Arceus, and this just feels like you said, an evolution of what that was. Like they perfected the systems that they started in Legends Arceus. I feel like the battling's better, the catching is better, everything's just so like snappy.
I agree. One of my favorite things when I got to the first one of the first areas, I think I actually did my footage backwards. I'm trying to look here. Maybe not. Maybe I
mean
didn't
that's
start
not an
recording.
early game. That's after the first night. That's not like off the train or whatever. It's
Oh,
still kind of early.
You get mugged immediately.
It was
pickpocketed.
No, I streamed that Pichu area, that stuff first. That's why, like, so I streamed earlier today, and then this was just me recording footage after the fact. That's why I was like, wait a minute, where's that early footage? But it was from stream, so it's not in this B-roll. So it's yeah, you're just seeing like a little bit later in the game, essentially. I tried catching that one out of the air. I was like, I wonder if I can like snag it out of the air. I did find it was kind of cool. Like, even when you're not in the wild zones, you can still catch any of these Pokemon that are wandering around.
There's some wandering around. I always like, I mean, most of the, you can kind of tell that they're with a trainer because they're just like standing next to them. But sometimes I throw a Pokeball there to see, and it never works.
How many did you throw at that Charizard right there?
Can't steal. I mean, I have my Charizard, so don't worry about that. I got my Charizard.
So you're good to go.
Yeah. I really like the Legends series, and I don't want to talk about it, but I do like the Legends series, and this is like good. I'm enjoying it probably more than Scarlet and Violet. I mean, it runs better. I like the nighttime, the day-night cycle's interesting. Like you guys haven't gotten to the point where you could kind of just do whatever you want, and then it turns into night, and then you could go into the battle areas. But the battle areas are pretty cool. There's like little challenges that you to do to get more points while doing the battles. You could go up on the rooftops, and there's like stronger trainers on the rooftops. And I don't know, it's just hitting for me.
Yeah. I mean, I think the rooftops add a little bit because I feel like just the city in general is kind of just boring, but the rooftops add to it, I think. But
yeah,
no, go ahead, Johnny.
The rooftops, there's like different Pokemon up there. I found some alpha Pokemon that were way higher than me. The alpha Pokemon are actually pretty intense. I don't remember. I know the alpha Pokemon in Legends Arceus, like they were definitely difficult in the beginning. Like I found one that was like level 40, and I'm like level 20. So I was getting destroyed by that.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, initially there would be some like level 18s, and you're only like level 7 or 8 or something like that, and they would mess you up pretty good.
How about you, Carl? Do you feel like this is turning the corner for the series?
I mean, it's a mix up. I mean, a little bit like it. I think it. They have a small sample size with like just being the city. I feel like they're not as adventurous as a whole map, but I mean, if it can grow, it's definitely noticeable. I haven't watched my kids playing on OG Switch, but William came over and like looked at my game. He goes, "Oh, I can tell this is the Switch 2 version. Like it's sharper. It probably loads a lot quicker because fast travel is pretty quick back and forth between stuff, which is nice. But I'd have to."
Yeah, the loading screen has like a tip on there, and it loads before I could even read it. Like it's so fast on the Switch too, and it's very smooth. Like I think it's at 60 FPS. It's very smooth.
Yeah.
Looking at chat here, Nate says it looks pretty cool and different enough for me, but just not enough to pull the trigger. Oh, I'm so bummed to hear that. I was hoping it might get his claws. I'll keep talking about it enough. Who knows? Maybe it will.
Give it like a day. Oh yeah, FOMO.
Hopefully he can. I don't think FOMO messes with Nate like a normal person, unfortunately. So, Cryptic says so far I've been staying the same areas, being over 10 hours. Do areas get more varied?
Yeah. So I mean, it's one city, but the way it works is when you go up in rank, you unlock new wild areas, and the one I just unlocked was like a snowy area, and I think there's like a water area. I'm sure there's like a fire area, but yeah,
is there any kind of justification to why it is that way?
I don't know. Like I went in the snowy area. I'm not really sure why. I think
wouldn't know honestly, anyway.
Well, it's probably because of the Pokemon that are in there. They're probably like causing the weather to change. Like the snow Pokemon are causing the weather to change.
Okay.
Joey says, is being in one city repetitive?
No, I think it's big enough. Like, I mean, have you played Spider-Man? That's all in one city.
Yeah, right? It's a big city though.
Well, this is a big city too. Like Spider-Man is not, I don't know if it's much bigger than this.
It feels like it is because I don't know.
Because of textures.
Yeah, but like you're not doing anything. You're not doing anything in spite. Like you find what backpacks on rooftops. That's all you do in Spider-Man.
I do like the piece of candy. Like you're just walking around picking up little shiny things on the ground all the time.
Yeah, I would say overall the gameplay loop for me, I'm hooked. I could not be happier with it. Like, yeah, I have a lot of people. I put out a video today just saying like I don't care all that much about the graphics. It's not that big a deal to me. Like it's not taken away from the overall fun. And even some of these character models, they look pretty good. Like
yeah, no, they look good. I do think the buildings are a little bit jarring. They're flat.
They are, yeah.
But that's it. Everything else looks fine. Like the character models, the Pokemon models, the battling. And I don't think it looks bad.
I know they're gonna get more out of the Switch 2. Like I'm not worried about it. But just like going back and playing Kirby, going back and playing Tears of the Kingdom, Breath of the Wild, all that kind of stuff, like seeing Switch 1 games run at this level to me is like, this is great. This is fantastic. And if they are able to get more out of it and stuff, great, like, and I know they're going to be able to, but like, I don't feel like I'm looking at those buildings going, I don't want to play. I need to go play Battlefield right now. You know what I mean? Like that's not, it's not, I'm not even paying attention to that. I'm looking at all the shiny objects. I'm looking at the next Pokemon to catch. I love literally going into a wild area and like throwing like 5 balls at once at 5 different Pokemon.
You can just line them up and just throw them. Yeah.
Yeah. And then just walk away and then see who pops and who doesn't. Yep. And if you want to fight them. And if you don't, great. And just, I know what's going to happen to me as I keep recording footage and stuff like that. At some point, I'm going to see a shiny that I'm not going to even know is a shiny. And then it's going to run away.
And so you'll know it's a shiny because it has little shines around it.
Oh, does it? Okay. So it's not just a different color.
Yeah, it's it's a different color. It makes a jingle when it pops up.
Got it.
But now they have little shinies around it. so you'll be able to see it. Also, the good thing about shinies in this game, they don't go away until you knock it out or it runs away. But you could leave areas. They don't despawn.
Oh, that's cool.
So
Oh, really?
once a shiny exists in the world, that shiny will be there until you catch it or knock it out or it runs away. So if you see I don't know, a shiny alpha Pokemon and it's too strong for you to try to take on, you could always come back later and it will still be shiny. Which is
that's pretty
different
cool.
for how shiny hunting works. I've seen some things. So what I'm planning to do is I'm planning to get through the story, which I'll probably do this weekend, and then I'll do all of the try to complete my research, the decks, try to get all the megas. I also want to play online to get the Mega Stone for Greninja.
So what is online play? I haven't even looked up what online play is in this.
It's it's a 4-person battle royale. So
it's just a versus battle.
Yeah, and it's whoever gets the most knockouts wins.
Okay.
It's still deep, just like old EVs, IVs, all the stuff that I don't understand.
No, it's not there.
Well, they have stats.
EVs and IVs aren't in this game.
So, I
don't think they are.
I don't think that's correct. Give me 1 second.
I mean, well, maybe it's the natures. They don't have natures.
Okay, so from Joe Merrick says today's fun fact about Legends ZA: Alpha Pokemon have 252 HP EVs as standard, and 3 max IVs.
Okay, so try to get alphas.
So they are there.
They must be there.
Okay, because I was talking
I think
with
nature isn't there.
Are alphas bigger for you once you caught them?
Yeah.
Are they indicated in your Pokemon box or whatever?
Yeah, they have a little. It looks like a little devil face. It's red.
I have one somewhere. I have the bunny one.
The bunny, the Bumblebees. That's the mission that you have to do. But yeah, once you catch it, it is bigger.
But it has an icon next to it.
Yeah, it has a red devil face icon.
Which you should have that bunny if you did that side mission, right?
Yeah, I'm looking for it.
You might not have caught it.
Oh yeah, I see it. I did catch it. Okay, it's next to the level. I see it now.
Yeah, so that's you'll see the alpha there, and you'll see if it's shiny there. I have one shiny. It is a shiny that everybody can get. It's a side mission. So definitely do your side missions.
Noted. I actually planned on doing quite a bit of I don't think I'm gonna blaze just try to blaze through this. I think I do want to do some of the side stuff. I kind of want to take a little bit of time with it, but not too long. You know what I mean? So but not skip out
it's
on
just
all the side missions.
It's just I've been playing it kind of if I'm near a side mission, I'll talk to them, see what it is. Most of the time it's just battle me or show me this Pokemon, and they probably have the Pokemon.
Yeah, I had to go catch a Pikachu for somebody earlier.
It's nice that you can talk to multiples, and then if they happen to be near each other, you can knock them out. I was heading to that Pikachu one and then talk to the other lady to find her ring in
it's not you
cemetery.
Don't have to. Yeah, you have a log of them. Oh look, the video is showing how to do side missions. This is Emma's missions.
I get it. It's kind of baby's first RPG, but the writing could have been a little bit better in the choices that you make or how they redirect you, because when you're given a dialogue selection, it's two of the same kind of thing just said a little bit differently. A lot of times
none of the dialogue changes anything.
Exactly. So they could have just written it a little bit better to have acknowledge like if you wanted to have dissent amongst
Honestly,
it,
put less dialogue in. Give us one option, yes or no. I want to.
Yeah, but we know how that goes. You say no, and then they're like, "Well, you have to."
But you mean yes, right?
Yeah, I don't understand. Like, not just Pokemon, other RPGs do this too. Like, I was playing Digimon; they do the same thing. They give you two choices, and it's like, why are you giving me these choices? It doesn't do anything. There's no effect on the world. Just like, let me put confirm.
Yeah, it's definitely not Mass Effect when it comes to
Yeah,
you're not killing
Pokemon
off
will
one of your
never
mons.
be. Yeah, Pokemon will never be like the game will change based on your choices.
Yeah.
That's never going to happen. That would be inaccessible for the mass audiences.
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. Brian asked a good question. Says, I don't think the graphics are bad in a vacuum. It's $70. We know the budget didn't go to graphics. Did it go to mechanics? Did it go to polish? Where did my $70 go? Not being a Pokemon's fan, I love you said Pokemon's. This doesn't exactly draw me in.
I think the problem is the budget is very low. We saw the leaked budget.
The margins are pretty
it was like
insane.
13 million for a budget, and this game's going to sell.
Well, it's not going to pay voice actors, that's for sure.
I really don't think voice acting's that big of a deal.
I mean, lots of people grew up watching. Lots of people grew up watching the anime.
What annoys me is when you have voice acting in a game. Zelda does this. You have voice acting in the game, but then the protagonist is silent, and they just stand there looking at them like a bunch of idiots, not saying anything. Like, either have full voice acting or no voice acting.
So getting back to Brian's question, like, did it go to mechanics? Did it go like
the battle system is different than typical Pokemon games? And it's probably the best battle system that a Pokemon game has had, with the more active type. It's not necessarily turn-based.
Yeah, like, well, I don't like that your moves can get like blocked by stuff in the way. Like,
it's kind of. I saw somebody say that it's like the closest thing that we'll get to the anime battles.
Yeah.
And like there is, I mean, the environment would block things, or like, a trash can will stop something from happening.
Yeah.
I would love it if you could throw like a right hook at the other trainer while your Pokemon are going at it. Like train some jujitsu a little bit, maybe choke them out, something like.
I haven't been knocked out yet. Like, as the trainer hasn't been knocked out, I did get knocked out in the battle zone because the trainer just had the Pokemon were like 10 levels higher than mine. So I got knocked out, but not you can get knocked out. Like, your trainer could get knocked out.
I do like right during this battle right here.
So just like, don't stand too close to the Pokemon.
Well, it was it wasn't necessarily, it was one of those bigger attacks that I forgot that you're trained. Like, I wasn't even thinking, I was so focused on my Pokemon and making sure it would like their health.
Oh, you mean like an AoE? It's like an AoE attack.
Yeah, kind of. And I was like, oh wait, I have to be moving too. I forgot about that. So, well, I didn't forget about it. I did it in the Mega Evolution, like the Rogue Mega Evolution battles at PAX. But then in this, I'm like, oh, this is just out in the wild. I'm fine. It's not a big deal. And then it was like, oh no, this can happen also. So,
do your kids understand how to play this game? I feel like it's tricky. Like, I don't think it's as easy as Pokemon usually is.
William's further than I am, and he just played this morning. That's all. He woke up. Who knows what time he woke up? He was excited for it, but I think he was tired enough that he took a nap today at Grandma's house when he was there. But
he take off of school?
They're off school this whole week for fall break.
Oh.
But yeah, so like he's had no problem with it. My daughter started it this afternoon. I think she's doing fine with it too, but
I know my nephew, I gave him Violet, probably, I think it was last year, and he was like, I think 8, and there's just too much dialogue.
yeah. My
He
youngest
couldn't
would probably have a
follow
little
it.
bit of trouble. Well, you don't read the dialogue anyway, Johnny.
No, I'm just saying for a kid, like
Yeah.
it tells you what to do.
Yeah. My youngest might have a little bit of trouble with it, but she'll probably only play it with like her brother or sister sitting over her shoulder playing. Like they can tell her what to do.
I still want to get back to Brian's question a little bit more. Like, it doesn't draw me. Like, the one thing is, it's not every game's going to be for everybody. It's just not possible. And I do somewhat feel like a bit of an anomaly when it comes to Pokemon because, like, I'm a little bit out of the age range. Like, it came out when I was like a freshman in high school, and I didn't really like. I literally remember watching like my younger cousin like freak out over like the anime and the Game Boy games, and I'm like, this is doing like what? Like this doesn't really do anything for me. I was even like, I tried to collect some cards just to like sell them on like eBay years later, like when the first movie came out or whatever. But then once I played Yellow, I was like, oh, I kind of get this. I don't know what bug bit me during the and maybe it was
Let's Go Eevee. You've talked about that.
Well, it might have been a Weedle. I don't know that bit me, and then and it just that was it took me back to playing that first one on Game Boy, but then I mean I bought a Pikachu shirt to wear on the show tonight. Just like literally ordered it this morning while I was on the treadmill at the gym, and it got here just a little after my stream started, and it's like this. It's like a guilty pleasure game almost. Like I feel like it's like there's not a ton of substance here, but it's like a popcorn movie. You know what I mean? Where you just go to the theater, you don't care about the plot, you don't care, you just want to see some cool explosions and lightsabers or whatever the case may be. That's what Pokemon has become for me. I'm just like and then with this one now, I do want to understand, and with Champions, I want to start getting into the more competitive side of things too. I've started digging into that world, and that's far more interesting. But prior to that, this is just a series I play casually and I have a good time with. And I think it can lend itself to that. And because at the same time, I'll play Battlefield 6. Like that beta was great. Did I pick it up? No, because I know I'm not going to have time. There's so many games coming out right now that it's insanity, right? But
yeah.
And this just makes me happy. Like I can have fun with this, and it makes me happy. And I feel like it can be very community building, and that's the other aspect of it that I'm leaning into.
It's dopamine hit the game, right? Numbers go up, numbers go burr. I like collecting the Pokemon. Gotta catch them all.
I haven't dove deep into it. Is there any benefit like in Arceus where you just like kept collecting the same Pokemon type? Is there any benefit in this one?
I haven't checked so the reason you did that in Arceus is to like perfect the Pokedex entry for the research. I haven't checked. I don't think
the game.
Yeah, I don't think the research is based on that, but I need to look more into that. It's more like
there was some like I collected like 4 or 5 Magikarps because it was collect water types for the mission, like the research mission or whatever.
Yeah, I mean I've been doing some of the missions, but I haven't, because you unlock missions like constantly. There's so many missions that just constantly like come up, I'm just trying to get through the game, and then I'll go back because I want to get the shiny charm.
Yeah, which you get at level 50 of the
level
missions.
50, and yeah, I don't. There probably is a benefit to catch more than one. I know you can mass release Pokemon in this as well. So, like, if you catch 20 Magikarp, you could release them all at the same time.
Okay.
Well, and just levels. I mean, you get XP every one you
Yeah,
catch,
you get
right?
XP. Another new feature that I like is when you knock out the Pokemon, there you still have a chance to throw a Pokeball at it for like a couple seconds. Like
When the stars
before,
above their head,
yeah,
right?
with the stars above their head, but like before Pokemon, you knocked it out, it's just gone.
Right.
But now you get one shot to try to catch it after you knock it out. So there are definitely aspects of this game that I hope they implement into the next mainline or into the next generation, like that mechanic with the knocking them out and still getting the throw. I like the ability just to throw Pokeballs outside of battle, like that. They had that in Arceus. They did not have that in Scarlet and Violet. So, like, bring that back for Gen 10.
I'm kind of wondering as the series goes forward if, like, let's say they bring gym battles back and those are classic battle style, but then if you're out exploring and out, like, they could make it to where we could have a gameplay loop like this in wild areas or like in some kind of battle areas, but then the gyms are still your classic. There's ways they could easily mesh everything together if they wanted to. I just don't know if they will, if it holds the series back, from doing that same old like turn-based battles. Looking at chat here, Cryptic says, when you look at Mario Kart World, Donkey Kong Bonanza, and now Pokemon leading into Hyrule Warriors and ending with Metroid, is the first few months of the Switch 2 justified for you? For me, it absolutely, like, I don't feel like I'm playing games like just like the surface. A lot of times I'll, okay, Tony Hawk Collection. I played that for a couple nights, fired it up a few times. Donkey Kong, played all the way through it. Didn't really go back to the end game, but still played all the way through it. Mario Kart World, I'm in deep now. I'm in the lounge. I want to learn the insides, and now I keep seeing more and more shortcuts. The world records are changing all the time. Like, if that was the only game that had come out for Switch 2, I would have been like, I'm golden. So I feel like everything else is just a cherry on top. Also, I wouldn't leave out the Galaxy games either, because I think that is still, going back to games that are 15 and 18 years old that are fantastic. Like, I'm, happy
So I'm
about that.
watching this battle that you have.
Yeah.
And half your moves don't even
No,
work.
I know. I had nothing. I tried multiple. I thought they said fairy type, but I think that one.
It's normal type doesn't work on Ghost.
Oh,
So
I see.
you could tell. So I don't know if you pick this up, but like, and when you have your moves up, the X means it won't affect it at all. The empty circle is just like normal effective. There's a triangle that pops up. That's not effective. And then there's a circle with like a dot in the middle. That's super effective.
Oh, interesting.
Just
Okay.
so you know.
I wasn't even I was not looking at those shapes whatsoever. All I knew is with this is that the mud was doing the most damage. And
yeah, because that's the only one that actually does damage.
Yeah, and so I was doing it the hard way. I would look to see if any health went down, and then what if it said it does not do any damage or anything like that. And so
it also pops up on the side too.
The little like
those boxes.
Yeah, that's what I was reading. But yeah, I tried multiple Pokemon against this one, and I was like, okay, I don't have much here that does. And then I eventually I didn't even let it. get knocked out. I think I hit it a couple more times here, and then I'm like, my health is getting low, and so I just tossed the ball one last time, and like, okay, we're golden. I got it. Got out of here. This next toss ends up catching it. So
yeah, I will have to play. That's good kind of knowledge to have for the abilities, because yeah, it used to say that on like the that was only if it was known, right? Is that pop up regardless if you've fought that type of Pokemon before?
I'm not quite
Because
sure.
that's how it worked
actually.
since probably Sword and Shield. They put that in there.
well, even on the cheat sheet.
Oh, does it have the symbols?
Your circle is super effective. Your triangle is not very effective. Your X has no effect, and then blank is just regular damage.
Okay, so they just took it from the cheat sheet then. That's good.
Yeah, I mean, going back to the question, Switch 2 is worth it day one for me. Like, I have been playing it pretty much every day since it came out. I mean, I played a lot of Mario Kart World. I fell off because I just need more content. When that gets more content, I'll play it.
Yeah.
I've been using it a lot for indie games like Silk Song, Hades 2. I put a lot of time into Hades 2.
Which you don't need a Switch 2 for.
You don't need to switch to. You need to switch, or for both of them.
Yeah. So I mean, the only thing of that
they run at 120
FPS.
FPS.
I mean, but Mario Kart World, Donkey Kong, and Age of Imprisonment are the only games on that list that Cryptic listed that are Switch 2 needed. But I think Mario Kart World will get better. I mean, they've made some small progress. Josh was racing over the weekend. I jumped in, and it was funny how excited you were getting just over the three lap races. But at least they're happening a little bit more now.
Yeah.
And then DK Bonanza, I think, is the system seller more so over World.
Pokemon's a system seller.
Yes, but you don't need a Switch 2.
Yeah, but people are gonna buy a Switch 2 for it.
Yeah, I mean, but you don't need it.
I saw somebody return their Switch 2 because it didn't have a physical copy of Pokemon in it.
Oh, last night?
Like, no, on Twitter. I don't know if it was real or not, if they were just joking, but it was like, they're like, this didn't have a real game in it, only a digital code. I'm returning it.
Well, yeah, and there's no special. It's nothing special. It's just a discounted version of the game, right?
Yeah, it's literally the Mario Kart bundle, just with Pokemon and different printing on the cardboard.
I love that the garbage Pokemon or whatever is just sitting by the trash cans.
I had to walk them to trash cans because they were stinking up the place. It was one of the side missions.
One of the missions? That's funny. Looking at Joey's question. Oh, go ahead. You're gonna finish up.
Yeah, I mean, so Bonanza is the system seller, I think, and it's worth it. I mean, it's worth it for just buy a console now because it's probably going to go up in price next year. Like that's the main reason to buy it right now. But
I still think that they built these tariffs in to the price initially, and it's paying off right now.
Well, yeah, because I mean, Xbox Target's not. I don't know if that's a rumor, if that's just the internet going crazy or finding a bad target, but it's looking like Target, Costco, and Sam's Club aren't going to be carrying Xbox anymore. Like that's
I think that was just. I think that got squashed, and it's just Costco.
Okay.
I think you should pay $1,000 to get an ROG Ally Xbox X, which doesn't even play your Xbox games.
What?
The games that you bought on Xbox, you cannot play them on your Xbox
Seriously?
Ally X. Yeah. It's only Game Pass, and if you bought it through PC.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, that thing sucks.
Is Phil Spencer losing his job this year or next year? Like, no, seriously, that the Xbox brand is in a free fall.
Well, it does all of your cloud Game Pass stuff.
Yeah, but you have to play cloud.
If you purchase games, like not being able
Well,
to.
some of those games now run cloud also.
Yeah,
some of your old purchase games are now you can play anywhere kind of thing.
Yeah, pay $1,000 to play cloud games. It's
and $360 a year.
Yeah.
Tell us, Nate.
Next question.
NPC spewing
Next question.
Joey wants to know, having not played since Emerald, would this be a good one to jump back into?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a good one. Yeah. Like, I think it's. I mean, if you played Pokemon before, you'll understand it. I don't see any of the other ones. I mean, all of them. Like, I think Scarlet and Violet would be a good place to start on the Switch too.
Let's Go's a good way to get back into it.
Yeah, I think any Pokemon you could pretty much get back into. I mean, I love Legends Arceus. I think it's a top 5 game on Switch. So like,
none of them are cheaper though, so just buy the new one.
I found the Pokemon games for like $20 off. I was buying pretty much all the Pokemon. I was quadruple dipping because I get both versions physically and digitally.
Nate, just to clarify, says all your Xbox games that are play anywhere work and they don't have to be on cloud. So I think they can be downloaded.
I don't think that's true. I think it's Game Pass. The Game Pass games work.
Well, have you seen like this play anywhere thing has been something they've been pushing for a minute now, to where like the
but
games
also not all games are play anywhere.
Correct. Yeah. It's just the ones that are. So, but again, it still doesn't like it
still
is
sucks.
It's a big investment if if you're expecting to take your entire Xbox library over
on
to
your
that
$1,000 new system and it doesn't play them.
Yeah, I can. But from the people that are playing, even IGN gave it a good review. It seems like it's a pretty rocking.
Yeah, I would hope it would be
system,
for $1,000. I mean,
but even the $1,000, isn't that for like the high? Isn't there a $600?
There's a 400. I don't know how much the ROG Ally is.
I think there's a 600 version of the Xbox One.
I believe there is, yeah. So, but it's like a Series S, so be careful. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know, and I'm just playing. Brian says cough by a PC, So, but now you're looking at like $5,000, right? So, you could buy 5 of those pocket PCs for.
Just buy a Switch too. Like, what games are you playing on Xbox anyway?
It's all going to be here eventually. You can play Indiana Jones, Starfield.
Yeah, Indiana
Halo.
Jones is coming. Forza's probably coming.
Yo, so looking at this scene right now, when she takes and evolves this Pikachu, the look on her face after she reads what the
Raichu can attack its trainer.
The look on her face, I'm like, yo, they nailed some writing in this game that Johnny's missing. Like I literally laughed out loud. I was like, yo, this is good stuff. So, but well, we're at the hour mark, and I think we've gone through the majority of the Cryptic has another one. So how do you progress in this game? Is there gym leaders or leaders to advanced ranks? Is there any Team Rocket type group that you have to stop as a B story?
Well, so you're in this Z to A Royale, isn't that what it's called?
Yep.
And so at nighttime there's battle zones, and so you have to go accumulate enough points, and then you'll get a text sometime either in the day or at night that who your next rank up battle is, and you have to acquire enough points, and then you can go to the point and challenge that person, and then that moves you up one letter in the alphabet.
I would say that's I would think that's kind of like a gym leader, like that pretty much replaces the gym leader.
You get a ton of money doing that too. Like
yeah, you get a lot of money doing So I've been doing more battles than I need to get more money.
Yeah. Like I just did a night cycle and I came out with like 26,000 point money or whatever it's called.
There is I don't know if it's not like a Team Rocket. It's like I forget. I think they're called the Fist or something. Fist.
Oh,
or
so
something.
that first, I was wondering. William was like, I wonder if that's the Team Rocket or it's not Team Rocket to him because I don't know what his first game was, but because there's
Team Aqua.
Yeah, I don't know. But to me, watching the anime and playing Gen 1, it's like, oh, it's Team Rocket. But
and then there's another entity that wants you to investigate Mega Evolutions,
which I haven't gotten to that yet.
The Mega Evolution battles are fun. They are very, very fun.
And that's the Dark Soulsiness of it all.
That's when it gets like you guys are not to the point where it opens up yet. Like the mega battles, when you get the mega battles, that's when it really starts to open up. My entire team right now has a mega stone, so I can mega evolve pretty much all of them. You could buy the mega stones. There's shops that have them, and then there's also other ways to get mega stones. But it's really the mega. That's like the mystery. Is this why are these Pokemon randomly mega evolving like out in the wild? Because I usually need a mega ring. See, I know some of the lore. Also, so there's the Zygarde, the dog, the black dog. And there's a scene where it turns around and where you would normally have a butt. I don't know why the Pokemon is designed like this, but it has like a glowing green thing like right there. I don't know why they designed it that way.
Well, speaking of butts, I saw a screenshot of Emma's, and it said that's where all the polygons from the buildings went.
Jeez.
And someone else was like, "How did this get past?" Like,
is Emma the private detective?
Yeah,
yeah.
You know. I was like, "Huh, that's interesting."
At least, hopefully, she's an adult. That's all. It's always risky about these games. They're
11-year-old children running around unaccompanied.
Like Misty from the anime. She's like 10. She's supposed to be 10 years old. Just it's kind of wild. I don't know how old you're supposed to be in this game.
As old as that guy with the beard on the screen
why does he keep the one arm behind him the entire time?
Nate said with gamers in mind. Have you guys seen that meme going around? I did. I made one of Wario from Mario Kart 8 to Mario Kart World because he was thick in 8, and he's definitely for Activists and World. There's no question. So, but hey, Army Life's here. What's going on, buddy? Good to see you. Well, let's close it out with just any final thoughts on what you're thinking about the game so far, and if is it something you really recommend that that people pick up? Johnny, I'll let you start us off.
Yeah, buy it. Everybody should buy it,
and you don't even have to read it.
Don't have to read it. Just buy it. That's all I got.
Yeah, perfect. All right, Crawler, how about you? Anything to close it out with?
Yeah, I mean it's good what I've played so far, and I know some of the stuff that's coming with what we played at PAX. It's fun. I'm a little skeptical of like just being stuck in the city and how that's going to evolve, but it seems like Johnny's found some zones that are a little bit different, and there is stuff to be found just out in the open, and I think the rooftops are going to be the true challenge of the game, so that's kind of exciting. But it's a Pokemon game. The Game Freak has its limitations that they do, and it's on display sometimes, but otherwise it's been pretty good so far. It was don't play it late at night. I was getting tired just clicking through it, just sitting in silence. Like, again, that's when I put that comment in our Discord chat. I was like, this needs voice acting, because I was exhausted just sitting there clicking through and reading. Josh, how about you?
Yeah, I think it's I'm like I said, I'm it's got its claws in me already. Like, I can't stop thinking about playing it. I haven't been able to stop thinking about playing it since before it even launched. I'm just like, yo, when is this game gonna come out? Like, I'm so ready. When player one messaged me in Discord yesterday and said that there was midnight launches, I immediately called my GameStop and was like, yo, I'm going. This is like classic Pokemon vibes, like getting to hang out with a little bit of the community. And as I was leaving the store, somebody goes, anybody else on the dark side with me and bought the DLC? I was like, yep. Like, it was just, there was like this awkward silence, and then we kind of just like made eye contact and had a little laugh, but then I ended up leaving. It was yeah, I was a little scared there for a second, but it's just, I love seeing that it's definitely getting there, right? Like, you can tell this was a Switch 1 game, and I think the city was a very deliberate choice for a Switch 1 game, because it doesn't take too much out of the overall system. It's like, here's your area. Again, this is complete assumption.
Yeah, because Arceus was large in those zones. I mean, and that was kind of a drawback of it too, is that you had to go back to a hub and then go pick a zone that you were going to go to and be purposeful in that, and then wait for the loading screen and all that kind of stuff.
And then even thinking about Scarlet and Violet, like, it was fast.
Trees were.
It was, yeah. There was a lot to it, but it also had that, like, you could just tell they wasn't optimized correctly. There was just stuff going on, and this felt like we need to make sure that we can deliver something solid. Yeah, the buildings don't have the most textures, but I mean, I'm not looking at the buildings going, this game sucks. You know what I mean? Like, it just doesn't. I'm not having that issue whatsoever. And like I said in my video that I put out this morning, it's like, if you're looking for bleeding edge graphics, buy a PC. Go get a PS5 Pro and play.
Yeah, I'll just play this on my PC. Hey, I'm so cool. I pirate games. I'm so cool.
Right.
Literally every comment I get.
Johnny's favorite comments. So,
and I can't say that piracy is bad, because then they get all pissy about it.
That's engagement.
It's about preservation, bro. This game just came out 2 days ago. Not preservation.
They're trying to preserve it.
Idiot.
Well, and so I will say, I took Josh's advice last week, and I went to Costco and got my $100 gift cards for $90 and did the vouchers for this and Metroid, and then upgraded both of those to Switch 2. But then even buying the physical Switch 1 copy, I put it into my Switch 2, and because I paid the $10 for the upgrade, it was running the Switch 2 version, which was good. And it doesn't even do 2 tiles like some of those games were doing. It just was Switch 2 version on my Switch 2. So they're getting a little bit better, I guess. But isn't Hades going to be a Switch 2?
It's a
cart
Switch 2 case,
that will but it will work
on Switch 1, yeah.
On both, yeah.
I mean, the Switch 2 cart for Pokemon works on both.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
Cryptic saying, I do think with Outlaws and some of these games that it could be better, but as long as it's fun as far as the open world. I'm more of the mind that it's potentially limitations of Game Freak and budget. We know that this game isn't costing a fraction of what Outlaws cost, I'm assuming. Like,
oh yeah, I mean, Outlaws probably cost $100 million.
Yeah,
at least.
So it's.
Oh yeah, who knows what even the royalty or the
they have to pay
licensing fee.
fees.
Yeah. So
what annoys me? What annoys me is people want smaller budget games and less dev time, but then when it's something like Pokemon, it's just not. I guess they're not allowed to do that. I guess they have to have
you're still paying that premium.
these big budget games, even though I'm gonna say it, take a drink, even though it's been 8 years for freaking 3D Mario. I think every year on the release day, I'm just gonna drink a bottle of whiskey for every year it's not out. So in a week and a half here, I'll be drinking a bottle of whiskey. Just no
Like-
3D Mario.
is this like a chip challenge?
Like I would much rather have a game like this every other year than wait 8 years.
I'm with you. Yeah, 1,000% with you. This is like, I mean, even think about like Mario Wonder. It's not like it was some like graphical powerhouse. It was literal Mario graphics. It was great for what it was.
Well, they put a lot on screen with some of that stuff, but
it's not like bleeding edge realistic, and it doesn't take away from the fun. Not to mention like realistic Mario and Goombas and stuff are quite terrifying from what we've seen over the years. So like the worlds are only going to get better as the system matures and as these companies get more time with it.
Joey's trying to poke the bear here.
I mean, with the leaks that happened this past week, like some of those screenshots, I'm pretty hopeful for what the next thing is going to look like. Yeah, we are seeing Switch 1 games. That's what this is a Switch 1 game.
Which is the problem that both Xbox and PlayStation struggled with for 5 years. They were just getting PS4 and Xbox One versions of games that were just kind of up-resed, and nothing was truly taking full advantage of the system.
Yeah, Nintendo right off the bat has three games that are for their new console exclusively, which is good. And it's not an easy, like, the reason Microsoft and Sony did that is because it's more money in the bank when you can cater to, but Nintendo also did it right with having so many Switch 2s in the wild that like they were able to meet demand and then some. I'm curious. I kind of want to go and see what stock looks like after Pokemon drop to see if it's getting eaten up or not, And I assume it's going to be.
Well,
I mean, I had people.
They had a restock, I think, in anticipation of this too.
In the holiday season,
they've just been readily available, right? So I'm just kind of curious if it's like if it's been eaten up. I swear, Josh, if Switch Tour is your third, my bad.
We just listed them. It's going to be Imprisoning War, Donkey Kong, and Mario Kart World.
Yeah, and you know what? There's
Dragon Drive,
because there's Dragon Drive and Switch Tour, so there is five Switch 2 exclusive games.
I wonder if they're going to have a breakdown of this game sales, like Switch 1 versus Switch 2. Or if it will just be overall sales.
It'll be overall.
Because this is the first.
Is the upgrade path even like a thing on the eShop? Like
you
can on the top sellers?
Let's see,
I'm pulling it up right now just to look.
I know, like Mario Party Jamboree plus Jamboree TV or whatever, that shows up as a different, like I think as a different SKU. But
so
I want to get the super chat from Joey real quick. $1.99 super chat says, "We don't need 3D Mario. Bonanza is all you need."
Yeah, upgrade path is number 2 on the eShop right now.
Yeah, number 1 is the game, the Switch 2 version of the game.
Why is Persona 3 $90?
And people complain about Nintendo prices.
Yeah,
Persona 3 Reload has been out for like 2 years.
Well, and then it's also a remake of an.
Yeah.
Okay, no, there's a deluxe version. There's a $60 version.
So it's not just Nintendo, all right, guys?
Well, that comes with what does that
It's
come with?
gaming in general.
That comes with all the DLC stuff.
I hope Hyrule Warriors doesn't even hit the top 10. I hope that thing flops. I don't want any more Hyrule Warriors.
William's been playing Age of Calamity, and he's been enjoying it.
Tell him play it on Switch too.
He's ready for. Well, yeah, he doesn't.
He's not allowed to touch your Switch too.
Not
don't
really.
Even look at it.
I let him play. I let all the kids play World a little bit that first couple weeks, but it's over here right now. I don't have it on a big TV for them to go sit. Madden's still sitting on what was that level? What's the bottom of that? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Number 15.
Oh, I believe it. Yeah, it'll probably hit some sales here too coming up. Be interesting to see what that looks like at Black Friday and Cyber Monday and stuff when they run all their sales. So, well, I will just say this, like I said a bit earlier, like this is just my guilty pleasure game. It's like Johnny said, dopamine hit after dopamine hit. If you want something that you can kind of turn your brain off, have a lot of fun with, but then also find different. What I love the most about Pokemon is the same that I love about Mario Kart. You can play Mario Kart casually, go do battle mode, go do racing, go do Grand Prix, all that kind of stuff. You can then play it competitively. You can then do time trials. This, you can casually play through the story, fill out your Pokedex, then shiny hunt if you want, learn the competitive side of things, start going deep in that. There's really something for everybody here at the end of the day. And if you're the kind of person that's just yo, I just want a game until the next game, this is going to fill that void. If you're yo, I want a game that I can play for the next 2 years, potentially this could be that, depending on the way the battling works and everything else.
10 years.
No, 2. Next 2
I know.
years.
I know there's ranked seasons, so
yeah. And that kind of stuff's a carrot that's dangled, right? I wish Mario Kart had some seasons. That'd be great.
And that's how you get your Mega Stones for the Kalos starters. So
yeah, and I mean, we see their tweets all the time, and them still pushing the Terra raids or whatever.
Yeah.
Right. So, would love to see that kind of stuff happening. I hope there ends up being some kind of PvE element to this game, so, but yeah, so there we go, guys. Thanks so much for being here. And as always, play it loud.